fate. The fate is such that there are different affections on our lives. In our heart, in this place, our deep memory is located. It is the place where our desires and actions coming from the past lives, they are like a ball surrounding our soul. And through this ball we see the whole world. And as the planets, they move around us, the planets, the space around us, it all has its character. Have you ever thought that the place we live in, it has its character? Just think, why in different parts of the world people with different characters live. For example, in the West, people are more practical, they are more cold in their relationships, they are more delicate and gentle in association. But for them, it is more difficult to live together because they cannot understand each other. It's difficult for them to get close. They are more practical, more punctual, more generous. People are really generous there. And they also offend easily. They are colder. They are less close. This is in the West. In the East, people are more open. They are simpler, less practical. They get close quickly, they easily spoil their relationships. In the West, it is difficult to create relationships. In the West, it's easy to create relationships, but it is difficult to keep them. People in the West, once close, they live long together. Here, we get quickly together and we separate quickly. In the North, I'm going north next. People are more slow, they are more deep and inner, they are more cordial, they are more careful in their relationships because they get hurt easily. It is difficult for them to be optimistic, they are often depressed, but if they defeat their fate, they become very wise and deep. In the South, people are more joyful on the outside. They are prone to sensual enjoyment. They like good food, good enjoyment. They have open and optimistic character, but they have difficulties in building honest relationships. There is a lot of cheating and hypocrisy and sly behavior in the South. So you see, direction, it affects our life. The best direction is the East. The closer to the heart, the better, because in our heart is the soul. People are heartly in the East and intellectual in the West. It is like this all over the universe, not just on the earth. There also are up and down. In the Vedas, 6 basic directions are described. Everything above earth, there is more piety and purity. Everything below, there is dirt and sins. There is heaven above and hell below. In the human body, the higher psychic centers are connected to heavenly planets. They are pure. These are heart and mind. And the lower psychic centers are connected to hell, to dirt. Therefore, if people build their relationships on the lower centers, they only exchange bad qualities of character. If sex is the basic of their relationships, they argue all the time. If they build their relationships on higher levels, they have more happiness in their relationships. Do you see? There is knowledge for everyone.